So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Columbia Mishra, and I am here today to talk to you about how to dare to be you. In case anyone is wondering why my name is Columbia, anybody is wondering about that? I was named after the space shuttle Columbia. My brothers are Apollo and Challenger. It's a true story. My parents believed that this represented mankind in the space. Today, I want to share with you a story of how I have tried to stay true to who I am and what are some of the learnings I have found very important and useful as I progress through my career and my journey as an individual. There is this quote by Professor Dumbledore of Hogwarts, headmaster, saying to Harry, "It is our choices that show who we truly are, far greater than our abilities." It touched a chord in my heart, and I hope it does for you as well. I have always held that true ever since I read those words. One of the key things that I thought as a child was I want to go to outer space and see the Earth from above. So I ended up going to Jadavpur University, where they did not offer aerospace, and I did some more digging. Okay, mechanical engineering is the closest, I'm going to study that. I announced it to my family. They were, no, don't do that. There are not that many women in mechanical engineering. It's not the correct area for you. Maybe you should consider something else. I did not listen because, hey, a lot of astronauts had a PhD in mechanical engineering, therefore I must pursue that. And I went on to my journey to follow my life's mission and vision. So set your goals is what I would like to encourage you to do. It was hard for me as the only girl in my class of 100 boys. And there were only 3 girls in the entire department of 400 students. And there were not many female amenities available to us. So it was difficult. In the end, I ended up finding friends who would help me study together. They had similar passions as I did. And we all worked together and studied together, and we dreamt together. So it is something very important that you find your friends. If you're in grad school, find the people who support you. That is super critical. And throughout my career, I have felt that has been key to my success and overcoming any obstacles I have run into. So that's my major point for you all. Right after graduation, I had to make a choice. Do I take a high-paying job at an automotive company, very reputed company, or I go on to doing my higher education or master's? Guess what I did? I decided to go for my master's, and I kept in mind trying to find my support groups and keeping in mind the mission and vision of why I'm doing certain things. I want to talk a little bit about understanding your passion. You may have a goal, but how does it connect to who you are? Like, what is it that you truly love? I ended up taking a position at Singapore where I could travel the world and talk to a lot of people from different countries, understanding our passions and aligning it with our life's mission and vision and our goals is super duper critical. Right after my master's and the Singapore experience, I took up a job and I was working. It was a great company, great people, but I was not staying true to who I wanted to become. That led me to go and apply for PhD program, and I took up the PhD program in mechanical engineering in thermal transport. That was my passion area, against the advice of many people. So my advice is, when you find something that aligns with what you truly are, and there might be common advice against it, feel free to ignore that. Because it will work out in the end. When I started working after my PhD at Intel Corporation, a very innovative and technology-driven company, I decided to go beyond just my work as an engineer. I decided to step up on my own. I was asked to track project ARs, or action requires as we call it at Intel, but I decided to step it up and take on the initiative to identify high importance research projects that we need to fund now. And now I am the chair for the technology development working group at our team. So step up on your own and don't wait your turn is my advice. And this had been an amazing experience, but at the same time, all I want to say is, when was the last time you have thought about your goals and how it aligns with your values? Try to keep that in mind. And my question to you is, have you unleashed your passion, your values, and your goals to work towards what you consider to be your mission and vision in life? I know it sounds audacious and at times very, very hard to be yourself. But I dare to be me. Do you?